Oh, maybe. Nope, nope. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to be doing the We Have Contact contract. So for this contract, last time I blew a tire on this. Take it nice and slow. There we go. Okay, so for this contract, we need 2 concrete blocks and 1 metal beams. These are both going to Northern Aegis installation. However, they are going to different spots. One's going to the fallen power line, and the other is going to the power line in the forest. So, last time I believe I used a Tatra force as well, and I took this road to the left here, and I marked out the path to the right, but I'm actually going to do this again. Now you guys are probably like, well dude, you just got stuck last time. Yeah, I know. I again have chains, but this time we're taking this detour. Some of you may know this, some of you may not. I've gone down this path quite a few times, so I'm actually going to have to remark my route that I took. Whoa. Because like I said, I had a different map path marked out. So here's the hard part. And here's where we're going to go up. Well, I should have gone more to my left, because now we're coming in at a bad angle. I should have came in basically right another 10-15 feet to my left. But yeah, now we can just go up the hill and we'll be basically at the road. And that dodges the part that took me forever last time. I think. I don't remember if this to my straight in front of me up here is the road. But I know part of it drops off into the rocks, so I think I need to go to the right here actually. But I'm going to go to the left, because I want to find out. Oop. A little bit of a hole there. Okay, so yeah, this is the road right here. We're good. So once I get to the end of the map, I'll wait for my... Actually, no, because now I'm going to meet my other truck. So yeah, once I get to this truck, I'll mark out the path that I took and the path that we will take going forward. I could even go cut through here and meet my truck on the other side. Ooh. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the concrete blocks in this truck or not. Ooh, come on. Because the spot where you have to drop the concrete blocks looks to be a little harder than the spot where you have to drop the metal beams. So I'm not sure which truck I'll use. Actually, I probably will use this one, because this one has chain tires and the other one doesn't. So ooh, oh man, that was tough. So what do you guys think about the past few videos? I haven't used the Zixi for a few, but we do have a Zixi ready in the next map, which has been there forever. And I have a Zixi at the place where the rocket has to leave from. I believe it's the rocket. I don't know exactly what it's called, I guess. But I'm not going to actually do it with the Zixi in that mission. I think I'll actually use a Tatra Force. And the reason being, I think because you can have chain tires. I feel like most heavy trucks, or maybe not heavy trucks, but off-road trucks or heavy trucks, any truck that can have a high saddle, it seems like they mostly don't have chain tires. I shouldn't say mostly, because most of them probably do, but most of the really, really heavy ones that are really good for actually hauling these super heavy trailers can't have mud tires, or chain tires, sorry. So one thing that I was thinking about doing is, because the Zixi's already there, it delivered the trailer, so I think I'll just use it to bring it part of the way out. What I think I'll do is I'll drive it to a certain point, and then I'll switch off. I'll use the Tatra Force at that point. So we'll use the Zixi for like a quarter of it maybe, and then we'll switch it to this one, and then we'll use this for probably the rest of the way, but maybe I'll still have the Zixi with it. I'm not sure, because the Zixi could probably pull it through some hard parts, and then we could use the Force if it needs like an icy part, basically. And so between the two of them, they could probably get it done. That's my thoughts on it as of right now. But after this one, we have one more bridge to build. And that would be every single task done in the game. And then I think we have one more trailer to bring, then the rocket trailer, and then the liftoff mission. So yeah, we have one bridge building and one trailer mission, and then basically the end of the game. The last 2 missions or whatever it is. I think it's reach for the stars and liftoff, but yeah. Alright. Man, I'm so glad that I took a different route this time, because geez, that last time getting stuck in that little part, I know that part's bad too, and I still went there. Again, I'll show you guys which path I take here in just a second once we get up here and get parked. So we'll get our vehicle fixed, I guess. Why not? Okay, so here's the route that we took. We left this warehouse, came down this way, got onto this road, and then cut down to the lake, drove over to here, and turn this a little bit and zoom in. So we actually kind of came in a little bit more over here, and that's why we had a tough time kind of going this way. But go here, kind of follow the lowland part, and then go up. And this is that other gap that we saw that we could cut between here or here. But it's a good thing we dodged it because that bridge. But yeah, then we got on here, followed this all the way up, and then turn here, and we're into the steel mill, I think it's called. And here's the route we're going to take. Going out of the steel mill, we're going out, well, the road turns left here. Then we're going to take a right by the logging station, follow this road up, past the church, down through the swampy area, and into the tunnel. And I just realized right now when I was marking this path, I'm like, God, the last like 5 videos have been the exact same path. I shouldn't say exact same because they were slightly different, but yeah, they've been basically the same paths, which kind of stinks because then you guys are basically watching the same thing. You know what, I'm gonna switch and take the lead with the other truck. So let me pull off here. The reason being is I've used that truck in the last couple of videos, and I'm trying to use a couple more different trucks for this right now. So we'll use the T813 as the lead truck. And that's kind of why I switched to the Dan actually like halfway through the other video as well. There we go. So the Tatra T813 is kind of a slow truck. I don't know if you guys know that, but for anybody who does have it, it is kind of a slower truck. But if you're just starting out the game, and you have the year 2 pass, I think that's what it comes with. The truck's absolutely dominant for when you're starting out because it comes, I think, stock with mud tires, if I remember correctly. And you can't have mud tires till much further driver levels normally. So this thing is an absolute beast. I remember when I started my playthrough, I seen all the DLC trucks that I had because, you know, I had a bunch of DLCs. And I was like, oh man, I want to try these, but I didn't end up using any of them because I wanted to play the game basically as if I didn't have any. You know, so that it's like, you know, kind of how I play like right now. Like I'm just using vanilla trucks. Like I could use mods, but I don't know. I try and play... Oops, I turned it off. What the heck? Is that thing stuck on a gosh dang root? I bet you it is. It is. Right there. Tire just went up over it. God, I hate those. I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, about the trucks. Yeah, so I thought about using it, but I'm like, no, I want to just basically use whatever anyone else would have. So like, I remember one of my first videos that I recorded was bringing the big oil rig trailer. Excuse me. Bringing the big oil rig trailer from basically the northeast part to the middle of the map, and I used the Fleet Star, and that didn't even have mud tires. I think I had off-roads at the time, or maybe all-terrains, whatever the best I could. And like, it didn't have many upgrades because I hadn't left that map yet. So like, I don't know, it was sort of a challenge, but I think I took basically the best route possible. Like I didn't really get stuck or anything. And so it was kind of fun, you know, just using whatever trucks I had at my disposal, but not the DLC ones, just whatever anyone else might have. There we go. But yeah, the T813 has a really low center of gravity. It's kind of hard to tip, to be honest. Part of it probably is that it doesn't... Oh, I thought I was going to hit that. It doesn't go very fast, so it's kind of hard to tip it when you don't have good speed too. And then yeah, the low center of gravity. Try and back up here. Could have kept going and maybe should have, but I don't want to go too far off the road and have it flip, so we are not. And I was just thinking about this after I left. Both of these trucks have roof racks on them. In the trucks for the next video, we're using the Zixi, and that's the one that I didn't have a roof rack on because for some reason I took it off. And the Taiga, or Taiga. So I'm thinking I might have to move a truck closer. I do again have the crocodile. I don't know why I can't think of what the full name of the crocodile truck is, but yeah, we do have that rating right on the other side, so maybe I won't need it, and probably not, but, you know, maybe. But we've left all of our trucks, well, not all of them, but we've left a lot of them where they are when we finish the tasks, so, or contracts too. So we have quite a few trucks around in there if we do need to rescue ourselves or refuel or repair. It's definitely a little faster and high on this part. I don't really think it'll be an issue because it's basically two of the better trucks. You know, people say the easy mode trucks or whatever you want to say. Everyone who used the Taiga off the start or used the Zixi once they got it unlocked. Let's see if it shifts into fifth on this. Yep. Here is the church. And there's a watchtower way over there. I think I forgot to get a screenshot in my last video, so I should probably do that in this one. If I remember. Maybe I'll do it here. Yeah, I just did it here. Said screw it. I'll just do it before I forget. But yeah, what do we got? 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 160. Both of them have 160 on the roof rack, it looks like. I think we're going to go... Oh, jeez. I just remembered that part in the last couple of videos where I flipped trucks. That rocky path towards the end. Yeah, gotta do that again. But I think I'm going to go the same path that I went with the Azov Antarctic, which is just straight through. And I don't need the markers. On some maps I do, because I forget where to go, but I've been driving around this one enough to where I know where I have to go. Especially since we've done it like 4 times in a row now. Which kind of stinks. This video probably have less views than quite a few other ones, just because the last 3 were pretty much the same thing. Metal beams and wooden planks, metal beams and wooden planks, metal beams and concrete blocks. 2 sets of metal beams. So yeah. One more trip after this down the exact same route again, and then we should be good. Oops. For some reason I was thinking it was in high and I was going to put it in auto, and I actually went from auto to reverse. I turned the truck off just for a second because it was not doing much for me. Now it's pushing, there we go. But yeah, the T813 is a good truck, it's just a little bit on the slower side. Definitely OP if you're starting out to have mud tires right off the bat and a big heavy truck. And a lot of the heavies can't have sideboard beds, so that's quite a big plus to have that right off the bat, you know. You can deliver cargo with this thing instead of using the GMC MH9500 or the Fleet Star. I forget the numbers on it, but you guys know what one I'm talking about. Or like the White Western Star. I forget the numbers on that too. I want to say like 1964 or something for some reason. Probably totally wrong. What am I catching on? Is it the tree? Oh, whatever it was finally gave. Look at that, you can finally move. That's so dumb. Absolutely hate when that stuff happens. Just spent 10 minutes trying to get my truck unstuck and it really never should have been stuck in the first place. Alright, I did set it back to day again. Keeping it bright for you guys. Alright, I think we're going to do this part one at a time. There we go. Still slow going, but we're moving now. We're on a little bit solid ground here. Look at the difference that high made on that. Getting close. There we go. And now comes the fun part. I did it again. I thought I was in high. Huh. My plan was just to gun it through and see what happens, and it worked out perfectly. So that's cool. Maybe you're better off going fast. You don't sink into the potholes. You just kind of hover over them or kind of skip over them. Kind of like real life. You go fast enough, you don't exactly, fall into the hole as much. So I'm curious, how many of you guys actually beat the trials on this game? I'm sure there are some of you who have attempted them or beat some of them. What did you guys think of them? Which ones have you completed? Which ones you got left? Which ones have you attempted and were like super annoyed with and gave up on? Or, let me know, because there's the one that I was talking about in one of my last videos where took me about 3 hours to do it the first time, and then once I did it, I knew where everything was, and I tried it again. I didn't really even try it again. I went to get a screenshot, and after doing it, I got to the first one, and I'm like, you guys will see if you watch the video. I basically drove off the edge and was like, we'll just see if it gets, closer to where I need to go. And I ended up, like, not having a great landing. I flipped over, but it it got me closer to where I was supposed to go, and I was able to flip myself back over. Dude, am I stuck on another goddamn root? I hate those frickin' things. I can't tell what these are attaching to. Small tree. Let's go to that one. Oh, a big chunk of ice in the middle there, huh? That'll do it. Should be able to get around it in a second here. Whoa. Nope, didn't quite work. I thought maybe if I dropped it back down it would fall on top of it and be able to get around, but... Alright, this is super annoying. Finally. Oh, gosh. Alright, I'll refuel here. Pack that. That's all the fuel we got. So I gotta get to the other map before I run out. I think we'll try the same strategy as last time. Just basically go as quickly as we can and try and see if we can just kind of skip over some of the potholes. Let's get some speed, come on. Alright, here we go. Not quite, but much better, definitely. So I guess that's a strategy to go across there, guys. I've always thought, you know, try and go slow and steady and work your way across, but the last two times I just floored it, and that seemed to work out a little better. Alright, we are back in action, guys. The T813 did much better through that than the Force. We still got 160 liters plus 160 in the roof rack, which the Force drained all of it. All of it out of its roof rack, and I think it had like 10 left in its real gas tank. Alright, let's refuel. Alright guys, we completely emptied the crocodile. And I keep forgetting the name, so it's the Step 3364. You can still see our tracks with the Azov. Oh, let's get our all-wheel on. That'll help. There we go. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to drive this one there. It's not that far ahead. Basically, it's just up here to the left, and actually this might be the spot where I switch the other truck and start bringing that one, depending on how hard of a time this thing has. Oh, perfect. That should get us all the way through. Oops, god dang it. Did it again. Yeah, I think this is just before the bridge, or maybe it's just after the bridge, but there's a big power line down to the left. I think I can see it. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, that is it. And the other one's further up. Alright, let's get this delivered. There we go. And we're back in the force. Attached to our lovely tree. Whoa. Wow. That was really close to being flipped over. Now we gotta drive the same path again. And as I said, in the next video, we'll be coming down the same path once more with 2 more trucks. But I think they'll, I'm pretty sure the path that I'm going to take, pretty sure the path that I'm going to take for that is actually up here to the left, basically where this pond is, turn left. Well, I didn't even refill my roof rack, but I guess I emptied the Step 3364 crocodile, so... Oh, I hate when the trees get in the way. This should do it. And there we go. Had to delay it for just a second. I'm not even sure if these are packed right now. I don't know if they are. You guys might know based off the look, but I don't remember. I think they normally have those on there, so I think they might be unpacked. I'm kind of watching them to see how they move when I hit a bump, but I haven't really hit any bumps. I probably should have refueled there, just because I don't have anything else left. I don't have any roof rack fuel, and I don't have any other fuel in here, so if we run out trying to get there, we're out. Well, yeah, we basically go to the swamp and then take a left. I don't know if it's all the way in the swamp. I think it might be just around this corner, and it goes up the hill and turns back right, and then I think we take a left. Gotta slow down just to make sure we don't fly off the edge here. I remember this road is kinda tough, but I don't remember... I think the other side is easier, but I have to go all the way through the swamp. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I couldn't attach to any bigger trees, that's why. There we go. Oh, maybe. There we go. Fruit. Nope, nope. Alright, well that one was easy to rescue. Actually, I'm going to refuel it while I'm here. There we go. So I drained the Dan that we used in the last, well, a couple videos ago. I always forget where we're... And, yes, so I stole all the fuel from the Dan, and then I put it in that Tatra, and now I took it all out of that Tatra. Oh, jeez. Put it in this Tatra. So now this one's almost got a full fuel tank. And we should be able to get this pretty quickly, I think. I can't believe I tipped it over. I thought I had it after that, you know, flipped it back over. No, not that one. Why is my truck moving? Okay, let's try restore grain, pack cargo. There we go. Oh, probably because my parking brake wasn't on. But yeah, the Dan, you can just see it's up there. I reset it back to day just because I don't know how long this will take. And I'm trying to help you guys out, keeping it nice and bright. I know there's a lot of the time where like I'll be driving and I forget to turn on my lights, or like I'm playing a game and I forget to, like, as an example, like, you know, light a torch or turn on a light in a room or whatever, like wherever I'm at. I kind of I forget how much darker it is on YouTube, so this is the one game that I seem to remember to switch it to day so it's nice and bright for you guys. Actually, I think I'm gonna go left here. It looks like a pretty appealing route right there. Don't know if it actually is or not, but I'm gonna try. A little bit too far outside. What are we catching on? There we go. I guess we'll just keep going up here because there's some more rocks down there. And it looks like there's a space just up in front of us here. If we can get off the tree branches and then turn back to the right here. Maybe this was a bad idea. I don't know. Starting to think it was. I'm going to try and go straight across and attach to that tree, and hopefully we can stabilize ourselves. Let's see what kind of... Oh, it doesn't look too bad. There we go. Back up a little bit. I know this is going to kind of flip us a little bit. There we go. Alright, just up around the corner here is the fallen power line we're looking for. It's a nice view though, isn't it? Alright, it looks like it's on the other side of this power line. Alright, well we're going to drive straight through this gap all the way over towards that really big tree right above us, and then turn left. Not that far obviously, but out into the open here to where we can get a good spot to turn. There we go. Finally. Whew. Dude, that scared me for a second. I thought I had the metal beams and it said 1 out of 2, and I was like, oh no, I gotta grab another one. So relieved. Alright, 96.50 for that. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.